Hey, what's up, guys? I was perusing through the top 200 in the world, and there was something that caught my eye. There was a player that dared defy all the common strategies that we're used to seeing. This absurd sir was running Giant Skeleton Mirror Clone with Witch and Flying Machine to overwhelm every opponent. And he was playing it as high as top 200 in the world with over 7,300 trophies. Every single one of the cards in the deck when cloned up is extremely obnoxious, especially Skeleton Barrel. If you mirror and then clone and get a Congo line of skeletons going at your opponent, even if they've got Zap or Snowball, it will never be enough. If they drop any units, they're going to get consistently knocked back by the Skeleton Barrel popping, and they're going to get so frustrated in the process. And the best thing is, after you secure a tower, it's near impossible for anyone to break through a Giant Skeleton bomb, especially when it's cloned up. If they finish off their units, they're actually finishing their own off too. We've got some of the most annoying cards in the game with witches that always spawn skeletons that are near impossible to break through, mirrored up flying machines that don't even die to fireball, and cannon cards for a sturdy defense that never dies to any spells. Whenever you play Giant Skeleton Clone, you can push up trophies so quickly, even 3-crowning people in less than 50 seconds. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert dominance. A huge thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. Did you know one man every hour, every day is diagnosed with testicular cancer? April is National Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, which is why I want to take a second to talk to you guys about some serious men's health issues. Health is the most important thing in the world. No matter how much money you have, no matter how successful you are, you're never going to be able to truly enjoy life if you're not healthy. And that's why it's so important. If you guys have problems, you got to catch them early. If you've been a part of the channel, you know that Manscaped has been by far one of my favorite partners. Together, TCS and Manscaped are committed to raising awareness about the most common form of cancer for men between ages 15 and 35. And they're going to be giving a ton of support to all the families and people affected. You can perform simple, routine self-checks at home while using the Manscaped products that you use every day, like the Crop Mop Wipes or the Lawnmower 4.0 Body Trimmer. Learn how to check yourself for early signs of cancer. Visit manscaped.com to learn how to check yourself for early signs of cancer. You can use code SirTagCR for 20% off and free shipping. But most importantly, don't forget to take care of yourself. All right, so jumping into the action here, we're gonna see what's happening. The Tesla Academy, or is that, I don't even know what that name is, like the Tesla Academy? Elon Musk, you're just gonna be spinning in your chair and just wondering where you went wrong, man. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna go for a Giant Skeleton here because I don't want his Dark Prince to connect to my Witch. I actually wouldn't have gotten distracted by skeletons the entire time. Did I just waste elixir? Am I an utter buffoon? Hopefully not, guys. Oh, you know what? The Witch is definitely gonna die to the Sparky shot. Tragedies. Tragedies have befallen upon us. As long as the Sparky walks up into the bomb and gets that present, I'm here for it. I might have to cannon card here, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it is what it is. Sometimes you have to do what you got to do to defend. So the cannon card's going to take the initial hit, and then I can go in for Tornado to finish off the Spear Goblins and hopefully finish off the Electro Wizard.
I will find you.
No! No, 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 no. Don't do this to me. I have a family. I have a family, you psychopath. That's terrible. That's tragic. And honestly, that was incredibly well played on our opponent. I have never seen a better Heal Spirit timing in my entire life. That guy got the best value from 1 elixir, and he literally did half of my tower because of a 1 elixir investment. That thing is broken out of its mind out here. The last time, I think we unfortunately had the worst decision of our lives. And we're not going to have that repeat. I'm going to go in for double Skeleton Barrels for the memes and hopefully pop off here. I need this to work. I hope that the clone is at least able to give us something. If we can clone up another Skeleton Barrel and make sure that he misses the zap, let's go. No Heal Spirit out here can stop that, bro. No matter what you got, you're not healing that tower up tonight. Okay, I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm so happy. Like, I've never been so excited. Like, losing a game, I'm still happy. Please, Spark, you don't hit me. You know you love me. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me finally. All right. I just got to keep up those interactions. You guys know the deal. You guys know the vibes. If I cannon cart early on, I will keep the tower alive. The reason why I'm doing this is a lot of Sparky players do not end up having any spells. So if I can rinse and repeat and continue to have similar interactions, then I think I'm okay, you know? Maybe the Skeleton Barrels are able to get enough damage because first off, my opponent doesn't have a building. Secondly, like, I don't know. They just end up putting in a lot of work. I'm going to Tornado this back. I don't know if I'm able to defend. Please. Oh, that's not looking spicy for us. I think the Giant Skeleton is not able to finish that all off in time. Or is it? Or is it, it says. Wait. Double flying machines of justice. Double flying machines of justice. Finish it off. That's insane because he doesn't have fireball. He has no way of killing that. Are you kidding me? We are popping off. I'm going to go in for the clone early. Just want to be able to shut down the Electro Wizard. This is absurd. If I win this game, it would be the most epic comeback of the century. I love Clash Royale, guys, and I love Clone. If you aren't running this deck, what are you doing with your lives? Shutting down dominant pushes with a heal spirit and bouncing back in a situation where my opponent completely outplayed me. I was on the brink of despair at 600 HP in a dream. We made it happen for the meme. Let's see if we can keep up that amazing streak. King. Well, dude, you're about to get dethroned by the skeletons. And you know what? If we can steal the kingdom from this king, can the skeleton giant become the giant skeleton king? I don't know. I feel like he needs an evolution out here. This guy's going to have Ice Spirit and Rocket. Not necessarily the start that we wanted today. I'm not going to let you guys just get lied to like this. This is going to be a hard one. This is going to be an uphill battle. I want to build up a huge elixir advantage, so I'm going to go in for the flying machine. I'm going to hit him up with a clone, and we'll see if we can make him super sad. If I'm able to, you know what? I think he lost. Wow, he has nothing.
I don't want to be king anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he only has Rocket, and he doesn't have anything, does he just leave? Wow. He doesn't want to play the game anymore. He's utterly defeated mentally and devastated. If you do those type of pushes with a skeleton barrel on one side to bait out your opponent's best answer, and they don't have fireball in their deck, that type of push is absolutely devastating. Hey, so jumping into this one, we're going to see what this guy's cooking in his kitchen. Obviously, if I can go for a skeleton barrel at the start and force out an Ice Spirit, get a +1 trade because this guy's going to have to go for more elixir than just a 2 elixir card to counter the skeleton barrel. That's going to be a vibe. Let's go. Love seeing him going in for a Tesla, which is a 4 elixir investment after going for Ice Spirit, being down a ton of elixir, and then I can cannon cart on top of the Expo. If you guys hate playing against Expo, I think you guys have met your match in heaven.
Put your hands up.
This deck destroys it. First off, you're going to have a lot of stuff spamming in every single angle. Secondly, you're going to have Cannon Cart and Giant Skeleton, some of the heaviest hitters in Clash Royale. So even if this guy feels like he's outcycled my Cannon Cart, I've got a level 16 one on deck. I'm ready, man. I'm here for it. I'm built for it.
This has got to be the saddest day of my life.
I'm going to go for the mirrored up Cannon Cart just because I feel like it's more annoying than anything else. He's back to Expo after he cycles one more card, which would be the Tesla, because he dropped the Tesla to counter the Skeleton Barrel last time, so that's what he's going to do now. Always paying attention to your opponent's card cycle to know when they could potentially go for an Expo, because he could right now. It's not going to give him that availability. I'm going to Flying Machine on the other side, Skeleton Barrel in the other lane, and just always make sure that this man is on his back foot defending every angle. I don't think the Fly Machine is going to give us a hit, but at least the Skeleton Barrel connects to the tower because he doesn't have Tesla and Cycle. So he goes in for a log for a +1 trade for him, but he still takes 150 damage. So even if your opponent feels like they have good counters to the Skeleton Barrel, it's never really going to be a good counter. Because if you think about it, I'm gradually, slowly but surely chipping you out. Thumb by thumb, man. We are tearing you piece by piece. And I feel like this is awesome because the Giant Skeleton also makes sure he can't body block the Cannon Cart. When it explodes, it's like, okay, anything else you plan on dropping here goes kaboom too. We're taking you down with us. It's a sinking ship. As I said before, he can't really outcycle me and go in for some more spam because I do have the Cannon Cart here. It's generally better for me to do that instead of going in for Witch because the Witch can get fireballed and just give him a lot more value. And notice that he went in for the Expo. He tried to outcycle me. He tried to outpace me. But in the end, sir, you were a disgrace. So the Cannon Cart's going to get targeted first. I want to go in for a clone here so then the Witch doesn't die. And then this is so toxic. Look at how many skeletons I spawned to mesmerize the Expo. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. The fact that I was able to clean up an Expo with an Ice Spirit and all these fast, heavy-hitting cards on defense for him, it still wasn't enough. I can go in for a Cannon Cart here and then try to go for a Fly Machine off to the side and try to wiggle my way through. If you don't have a Tesla, you're going to have to fireball that, but then you're not able to hit the Cannon Cart with the fireball, so that is fantastic. You know what I love doing with this deck more than anything in Clash Royale? Going in for the Parade of the Skeleton Barrels. If you guys haven't done this before, it's a vibe. Oh my gosh, he logged. And if you don't know, now you know. Look at how many skeletons I have. I should have pulled the archers into us. I should have pulled the archers into the Skeleton Barrels colliding because then I would have definitely finished them off. And that was a misplay for sure, but I was laughing a little bit too hard. I was choking. I was laughing hard. And if you don't know, now you know. I should have pulled... Oh, man. Anyway, I'm able to get a Cannon Cart down. If he wants to go for a Fireball, it's not going to be that big of a deal. You're not able to kill the second form of the cannon cart, and that's why cannon cart is always going to be an S tier card for me. No matter what, you're able to get value from that thing. I'm going to go in for a cannon cart again in the back and just make sure that if he tries to cycle back to a fireball, then we have flying machine here as well. So I think he's going to go in for a Tesla on top of the flying machine, so that's why I'm going to preemptively go in for the skeleton barrel and then the flying machine clone, just to snipe the expo as quickly as we can, because then if the flying machine and then the cannon cart can give our opponent some problems here, we're going to get a huge elixir advantage then. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to go for another giant skeleton and pick up the pace with the offensive presence. Simply because it's really difficult to defend this when you're down elixir. I'm able to snipe your Teslas then with the cannon cart at the river, expect you to fireball, so I don't want to go for another flying machine. I'd rather go and spam more stuff. In fact, I could maybe go in for a cannon cart here, kill the knight, go in for double skeleton barrels. Oh my gosh, this is what we wanted. This is what we needed. I'm going to fly machine first and then separate everything again. So then when he fireballs, he's not able to hit it all at once, hopefully. Please just space yourself out. Oh, sometimes if you go in for the clone, it spaces it out, and then some of the stuff doesn't get hit by the fireball because the radius just isn't big enough. Oh my gosh, what is he doing? What is he doing? Did you guys see that? He just dropped an expo into a cloned up double cannon cart and lost everything. He might lose his mind right now. The double cannon carts at the river means that he can't drop anything on top of the giant skeleton. This is absolutely epic. I am here for it. I'm going to go and tornado the archers all the way around. Why the giant skeleton still go towards that?
Run! Run for your life! Why are we still here?
You got to be joking. Also, how are the cannon carts still alive? I don't even understand, but I'm here for it. This has been one of the most fun games that I have ever played in my life. And I guarantee you that this Expo player absolutely hates me. You stack up cannon carts at the river and you mirror them up, and then your opponent goes mad. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. Pleasure asserting dominance on you. And it's just fun seeing the Expo Cycle player actually lose the long game. All right, so jumping into the action here. We got to keep up that streak out here, guys. We've been crushing and taking towers quick. So first things first, I want to go for a skeleton barrel if my opponent's going to go for a zap, because I feel like you can't do that. I feel like you're not allowed to do that. And if you do that, now you're not going to have a small spell for one of the skeleton barrels. Oh, you know what? Clone, I choose you. Yes. Wait, what? No, this is good, but also bad. This guy is going to let me take the tower at the start, but he also has arrows and zap. So would love to say that I've won the game and, just cut all the way to the end, but this is anything but that. This is going to be a very scary and spicy situation against someone with potentially 3 small spells if he's going to have another one, which I hope is not going to be the case. So I'm going to go for a giant skeleton here. I love that we're playing whack-a-mole and just bopping the elite barbarians every single time. I'm a little bit scared though. I don't know what this is. I'm shaking in my boots here. This guy's gonna have Electro Dragon. I would expect it to be Elixir Golem deck as soon as we saw the Electro Dragon, and that's exactly what's coming down. I go tornado that off of my witch. If that's possible, the giant skeleton should lock onto the tower. Let's go. Wait. If I take this tower, then I do win the game for sure. Come on, baby. Let me win this game. Let me inflict the serious pain and suffering to all the dirty Elixir Golem players that make me a sad panda. Looks like I've won this one. With 1 minute and 30 seconds left over, there is no chance you're breaking through the giant skeleton spam if you've lost 2 towers and barely even scratched the surface on mine. So honestly, I feel like Mirror Witch Clone is more toxic than Elixir Golem. There was no way that those elite barbarians were even coming close to my tower. We had all the power, and the divine defense was able to shut down everything without losing anything. All right, so jumping into this one against Phantom James, we're gonna sauce out a good luck and we're gonna see what he's got. Obviously, we don't like making the first play with this deck. We are all about the counter push life. So if you're gonna go for a Mega Minion, we'll go for the Witch on the exact same side. No matter which side you got, we've got amazing answers. So I can go in for a cannon cart in the back, mirror it up, or mirror up the skeleton barrel. So it's looking like it's going to be a Lovehound deck. I don't want to do any of that real quick. I'm just going to go for a giant skeleton. If that explodes, at least it's able to clog up the lane and inflict some serious pain to any bridge spam that he drops in the same side. So I'm here for that. Yo, he's got Mighty Miner as well. Wait, this is so good. If I can go for a cannon cart and keep the skeleton dragons inside of the death bomb, then we're going to vibe and probably win the game. So that's what I'm going for. I just want the skeleton dragons to get damage down. The cannon cart is still alive, and we are thriving. So if you guys are ever worried about playing against someone that ends up having a Lovehound deck, just look at how bad this went for our opponent. We go for the skeletons after we can get the witch on the field, then we're able to go for the skeleton barrel and just demolish his tower. But the main thing is using the giant skeleton on the same side and either using the tornado or using the Witch Skeletons or the Cannon Cart to keep all of your opponent's air units in place. If they go in for a Lava Hound plus Balloon, you just Tornado the Balloon at the King Tower, and you're like, well, that's a bad trade for you, buddy. I'm sorry about that. Oh, you know what? He's overcommitting so hard. The fact that I can ignore the Miner because the Mega Minion isn't going to be the primary... Yeah, he's not going to zap it. I was like holding my breath for a second. I was like, if he zaps this, I look like an idiot. But if he doesn't, he's likely going to get screwed. I can clone this up, and then I think that the Mighty Miner dies. Yeah. The Mighty Miner got an emergency buff to his ability, but that is not enough, my dude. And he is fuming. He is frustrated. And he is flummoxed to the point that he is already saying good game. If you can get the Giant Skeleton on the tower like that, it's a vibe. He's maybe given up. I don't know. He's given us the white flag as surrender. Maybe he's going to keep playing it out. I'd rather play safe rather than sorry. So I'm going to cycle my Cannon Cart in the back. But if he doesn't cycle anything in a couple seconds, we know he's left the game. So that was an incredibly easy win against Lava Hound, and it perfectly demonstrates the power of Giant Skeleton Clone. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily content, and have an awesome rest of your day.